Hello and welcome to Season Your Food, Spice Up Your Life. Today we're going to make pulled pork. This is an amazing dish that is perfect for get-togethers, holiday events, and I'm going to use it this weekend for a barbecue. So I'm going to get started with you guys. We're going to show you how to make this. It's super easy and it cooks all day. What I love about it is I make it the day before, so then I put it in the fridge and all the juices really marinate together and it comes out so good. So the first thing that we made was we're gonna make a dry rub. So the ingredients for that are gonna be 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of cumin, and 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. You can use regular paprika if you want, but I think the smoked paprika really gives it some extra depth and flavor, and then 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. So that's all we did for the dry rub. So we're gonna put that on the pork. And then inside the crock pots, that's what we're gonna use to cook this, slow cookers. There's gonna be 1 chopped onion and 4 cloves of garlic. I love these packages of peeled garlic that are already done for you at the store. I love this, I find this in the produce area. And then we, for the liquid, have mixed together 12 ounces of chicken broth. We have 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce and 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. That's what's gonna be poured over the top. And this is so good. We're using bone-in pork shoulder. I love to use the bone-in because I think as it slowly cooks all day for like 10 to 12 hours on low, the flavor really comes out from that bone as well. And it just falls off the bone and then just shreds so easily. So let's get started. This is gonna take a few minutes to put together, and then it's just gonna cook all day. So it's awesome, and we're back. Okay, so I have my crock pot slow cookers on low already so that they're heating up and the onions and the garlic are in there. So normally I use a 3 to 4 pound pork shoulder. These are a little bit larger than that because I'm having a pretty big party this weekend for Adam's 40th, so that should be really fun. So I'm doing a double batch here. I normally only make 1 of these, but we're doing 2 today. And I always have this at my holiday party and it's always all the way gone. I had a couple people tell me it's the best pulled pork that they've ever had. So I'm really excited for y'all to make this as well. The first thing I do, I just dry off the pork shoulder. So I'm just gonna use a paper towel and kind of blot this thing down. That way we get all that extra moisture off so that the dry rub will stick to the meat. And you can trim off any excess fat that you want. I don't trim all of it off because I think that you need some of that fat in there for flavor. So there was a couple places where I did trim off a few pieces of fat. So that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna dry this off, and we're basically just gonna cover the entire pork shoulder with this dry rub. This dry rub is really good. I love the flavor. So we're just gonna cover this on all the sides. It gets a little messy, so I use gloves. I try to also put some of the dry rub, if there's creases in the meat, I always like to put some of the spices into those creases so that it sticks in there and gives a flavor as it slowly cooks. This pork is so good. It doesn't even really need sauce, but you can add barbecue sauce if you want at the end. I've done the last half hour or 30 minutes I add barbecue sauce. And currently, my favorite barbecue sauce is GTQ's sugar-free sweet and spicy. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So I'll be serving 3 different types of barbecue sauce on the side at the party, so that way people can have whatever flavor that they want to add to it. But honestly, it doesn't even hardly need any sauce because there's so much flavor in this as it cooks all day, and it's just awesome. Okay, so this one's covered pretty well, so we're going to put that right into the slow cooker. These are massive. Like I said, this gets a little messy, so I'm gonna pour the rest of the seasonings right into there. And then there's a little extra, so I'll just kind of sprinkle that on the top. And like I said, this is gonna need to cook for about 10 to 12 hours on low. You could speed it up and do about 8 hours on high, but I like to slow cook it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the second one as well, and get this going. Okay, and we're back. So the next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna use that liquid broth, liquid that we came up with here, and we're just gonna pour it around the pork shoulder. Let's get into the bottom of there, and then I'm gonna lightly drizzle it on the top, because I don't want the liquid to make all the spices come off of the pork shoulder, so we're just gonna lightly drizzle that there. And that's it. We're gonna put a lid on this. What I love about this is that I make so much food for parties, so I love doing this the day before, and then it's completely ready. All I have to do is heat it up in the slow cooker, and it's got so much flavor. It's ready to go, and then the day of, I can make a lot of the other food. So we're gonna let this cook all day, and we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like when we take it out of the slow cooker. And we're back. Okay, this has been cooking for 13, 14 hours on low all day. It smells amazing. And now I'm just gonna transfer it over to this bowl, and then we're just gonna shred it. I'm gonna show you how easily it's gonna come off the bone.